So this year as a whole, anime gaming is just popping off. Or it literally is. I've talked about it how many freaking times, and every time I make one of these videos, days later a new game gets announced, and you're like, oh, what the fudge is happening? We have 3 new games that did get announced, this time not in the same area of the other games that I cover, but they are still anime games, and they are still pretty cool. Again, if you look at it, they're similar to the game currently that's going to be coming out soon. Hopefully it comes out soon. I've been dying for that game. It is Ultra Rumble MHA, right? That is something to look forward to. It is a console game. It's a free-to-play game. It is going to be basically the My Hero IP rounded in a Fortnite-style battle royale game. You go, land in, destroy a Deku, and win the game. That's the whole point of it. Just fold your foes, and that's it. So that is the type of game that's going to be releasing. These are similar in the aspect of it releasing the console. They are full-fledged console games. So, not a gacha game similar to ones that I covered, yes, but it is a console game, still anime nonetheless, and they are pretty cool. So I wanted to share them with you here today. Let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, helps out a ton. This is 3 brand new anime games coming really soon that just got announced, shockingly enough. For the first one here, it is in fact a Fate game. Yes, you never thought you might see another Fate game. The current Fate Grand Order popping off as the gacha game. Now another game coming out as a console one. Fate Samurai Remnant. Surprise, Koei Tecmo, has announced a new Fate series game, Fate/Samurai Remnant. It is going to be launched in 2023. So a confirmation here saying yes, 2023. Again, some things that have been announced recently have not confirmed when they're releasing, and they more are in the area of limbo. It's like, oh, it could release at any point. We just don't know. It could release in 2024 too if we wanted to. So at least we have a confirmation in a solid state of, yeah, 2023 is when we planned it. The action RPG is being developed by Koei Tecmo alongside Omega Force, which is best known for Dynasty Warriors, which I believe is a pretty good game. It's expected to release on PC, PS4, PS5, and Switch by the end of the year, or next year. Wait, what? By the end of next year? Oh, because it released last year. The article released last year. Calm down. Everything's okay. There's been a few more games, new games for 2023 confirmed. Then we have feeling it's going to be a very special year for video games. We wrote there, but yeah. So there's a lot of games coming out in 2023. A lot to look forward to. Anime games itself, also, the gacha market's expanding. It really is, all right? If you look at it too, console games on the side have. While I played the trailer for you here, but it's a little website they opened up to like commemorate the launch or announcement of it, which the trailer itself looks pretty cool. But yes, if you looked at it, anime gaming in itself, animation itself also has been really popping off. So a lot to look forward to in the future. Again, your favorite game could finally get an anime, or like rather rephrase that, your favorite anime could finally get a game. Okay, your favorite anime could probably get a season 2 also. Some animes that have been like kind of dead for a while are getting season 2s all of a sudden because anime itself has just been popping off. It just has, right? So a lot to look forward to with that. The recent news of all these animes getting like confirmation for good studios also. Hopefully, the one thing I'm still waiting for is 7 Deadly Sins gets a good studio. The latest movie wasn't that bad on like the animation. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't great. Like I want to look at a movie and be like, damn, that's great. I didn't get that. So hopefully in the future, 7 Deadly Sins catches a good animation studio. Still waiting on that, man. Still waiting on that. Get some Mappa type things after we've suffered so much. Maybe get some Ufotable or whatever. I'd be so happy. But again, back to the main topic at hand. We're talking about Fate. So Fate Remnant releasing this year. It's going to be pretty cool. The entire game itself. I shouldn't pause it. But yeah. Also, I just saw it on like the track down the bottom. There's a anime short special that I covered a while ago. We'll be dropping for this, which is pretty cool too. So a lot to look forward to on that side of things. But yeah, the character over here. Again, I don't know too much about this per se, but it looks sick. Okay, animations and all that looks pretty nice. I think the developer also has made some good stuff. So the gameplay itself should be pretty, I guess you can say fluid and all of that. Just the title screen over here for Fate. Again, the other 2 are also pretty good games. They are pretty well-known animes, but it depends on what type of anime you watch. If you, again, this channel mainly covers MHA. I don't think some of these you may watch per se. Again, because they're just a little bit out there, I've watched one of them. I have not watched the other one, which I'll talk about. I have watched Fate. I think everyone has to have watched Fate. If you haven't watched Fate, what are you doing? All right, go watch Fate. Literally, go watch it. It's a little weird on how you have to watch it. Search up how do I watch the Fate timeline and then watch it, all right? And it's going to be pretty good for you. But yeah, that's what it looks like over here. We have another game, which is going to be Jobless Reincarnation, getting a console game announced for PS4, Switch, and PC. Shockingly enough, yes, we have another anime game announcement, which I did not expect in a million years. Jobless Reincarnation is cool. It is really cool. But I did not expect for it to get a console game out of the blue just like that, which it kind of took me by surprise. I'm like, oh, okay then. Well, I didn't expect that. But yeah, basically just announced today that it's going to be happening. And again, it is not slated for any time. It just says coming soon. But yes, right here, there you go. Jobless Reincarnation. I think it's called Quest of Memories. Yeah, right there. Quest of Memories coming soon. PS4, Switch, and Steam. Earlier in this trailer, you did see something else. Yes, you're not wrong about that. You did see that. What game was that one we're talking about? Yes, Goblin Slayer, another adventurer, is going to be getting a game. This is the one that I have not watched. So if this is a good anime, let me know down below. I've never watched it. I've never heard anything about it. I was like, Goblin Slayer exists, okay. Itself is it's popular, I know, because as soon as this got announced, people were like hyping this up like it was, oh my god, no freaking way, the sickest thing in the world. But again, the same company that is handling this game is the same company that is handling this game. So it was announced in one trailer. You saw it like back to back. They announced these two things, which was again pretty shocking. It's also, wait, what a second. As part of the reveal, has announced the first ever console game for this. So yeah, it hasn't had a game before. I think this has a gacha game, maybe. I actually don't know. I've never seen a gacha game for this or a game itself. I've seen this collaborate with a lot of games. I know that much, but I haven't seen anything beyond that. So again, itself, it could be cool. I think that the universe itself of Jobless Reincarnation has so much potential, and its storytelling is very good. From the anime's animation, all of that, it was really cool. Characters and all of that is also really cool. So I don't know how they're going to follow it. I'm guessing they're all storytelling games, and that's the whole point of it. This is, again, like a hack and slash storytelling game. Goblin Slayer should be the same way. This should be the same way. Again, if you played 7 Deadly Sins, there's like a console game from a while ago, right? If you tried that, I think it's going to be around the same formula or same format, maybe. Could be, saying it wrong, but they haven't shown any gameplay. For all 3 of these games, they haven't shown any gameplay. The closest we've got to gameplay, basically, is just seeing a little bit of an animation set here. Both the other games don't really have a trailer. They just have an announcement statement. So, again, that is mainly what we have to see also in the future of what the gameplay looks like, all of that. But if you are a fan of console games, all right, in the future, during this year, you can see a lot of announcements for games you like. For example, we had an Attack on Titan game a while ago. It was an Attack on Titan like storytelling game. The gameplay in that game was outstanding. It was like a 1 and a 2 that did release. That game was 10 out of 10. My favorite game, one of my favorites, right? I enjoyed the crap out of it, but we could get something similar to that in like a new format. Also, if you looked at it, what is it, Dying Light or Dead by Daylight for Dragon Ball Z, right? What the hell was that? It's like you had that entire like universe in a Dead by Daylight style format. Now you have also MHA with Ultra Rumble. Like, what is this? But it's like Fortnite and MHA. It's like weird. So there is a lot of potential with those type of games too, to drop in the future. But again, we're gonna wait. We're gonna see how it goes. 3 new games announced. 3 console games. Yes. Again, I don't know. This is a channel that covers gacha games, right? So if you are like, oh, I only play free-to-play games, I don't know if these are gonna be free. Most likely they're gonna be paid for it. They're storytelling games. So you pay to experience all of that. But yeah, that's really what I got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe. That's been it for me. Fate, Samurai, Remnant. It was Jobless Reincarnation and Goblin Slayer. All 3 brand new games coming soon in the future. Be ready for it. And that's really been it for me. Yeah.